And Chondroitin, this as a product I always love to chat about because as you said many times, Andrew, there is no other product on the marketplace that really even rivals this because of one of the key ingredients.
And this is one of our January monthly specials. It originally was planned to be a Today special, but because of the unique forms of glucosamine and chondroitin that we use, we wouldn't have had enough inventory to do the Today special.
Right.
So instead, we're doing it as a monthly special, but we're doing it at the Today special pricing. So you're getting the benefit of Today's special pricing, although it's a monthly special. You'll not find another glucosamine product, glucosamine chondroitin product like this in the world. So if you want a product that delivers the building blocks, the structural building blocks for healthy joints, which is something that as we age, we all need to focus on or all are already aware of.
Yeah.
But you need to be sure you're taking the proper forms. And that is what we deliver, which is why the reviews of this product are so uniquely superior to any other glucosamine chondroitin product you'll see on the market. And as I said, although it's a monthly special, we're doing it at Today's special pricing because we had very limited supply that we wouldn't have been able to have enough inventory for a Today's special.
One of the ladies that works on the show, Lindsay, she told me before the show she just ordered it earlier as it went live. So, look, Andrew, can you hear me? Uh-oh. Andrew? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're going to try and get Mr. Andrew Lessman back. I was saying that one of the girls that works here just ordered it because it had just gone live with our special pricing. Let me go over those pricing details for you so you can see. There's the 60 caps, there's the 120, the 240, and the 480. Huge, I mean, this is gigantic. Look at this. For the 480 caps, normally $204 and change. Today's $89.90, saving you $114.70 for a product with over 1,100 customer reviews, so many of which are majority 5-star reviews. Andrew, I thought that cruise ship had swept you away. Are you back again?
I'm back. Apparently, I just don't have great reception right here. We become dependent on technology, and it's no fun when it doesn't work. But apparently we don't have great reception. But we were just talking about glucosamine and chondroitin, and it's more than just having a bottle that says glucosamine and chondroitin on the label, because most of the supplements that are available in America at discount stores, at pharmacies, deliver the wrong forms. They don't deliver the form that the science and the clinical studies that we all rely on that encourages us to try the product, but it doesn't contain the proper form, which is why so many people become so discouraged with glucosamine and chondroitin, except those folks who've tried mine, which, as you were referring to the reviews on this product are virtually perfect reviews. And
Andrew, one of the things that I noticed you mentioned before was that yours are sodium-free. Why is that important?
Well, most of us, I don't have high blood pressure, but I still watch my sodium intake. And I think most of us consume far too much sodium. And sodium is something that, whether or not we have high blood pressure, it's just not something that's physiologically, that's systemically desirable. So there's no need for us to be getting excess sodium in a joint support product. We're trying to help our joints and not burden other systems in our body. But virtually all the glucosamine and chondroitin products on the market, the form of chondroitin that they use is sodium chondroitin sulfate. We use calcium chondroitin sulfate. So you actually get a small amount of beneficial calcium instead of a significant amount of not beneficial and not healthy sodium.
And Andrew, as I just opened one of the caps up, obviously as a fine powder versus a rock hard tablet, that's why we say it's so gentle on our stomach, right?
No, you're correct, because glucosamine and chondroitin, these are molecules that have a slightly acidic pH. And if you deliver them in the form of a rock-hard tablet, they're going to upset your stomach. They're going to sit in a little point, a little small area in your stomach until they dissolve, and usually you're taking several pills. Ours is an ultrafine powder that won't upset anyone's stomach. They immediately dissolve, and a fine powder goes into solution immediately without causing distress. And why should a product you're taking, again, to benefit your joints, cause other problems? And all of our products are just designed to deliver their benefits, and it sounds pretty obvious. You'd think everyone would try to do this, but just deliver their benefits and not deliver any problems.
Well, we'll wrap this one up with one review that I grabbed over here, which says, this is from Susan, and it says, better than over the counter. And this is the perfect segue from what Andrew was just saying. I've been using this product for several years now. Recently, I ran out and used an over-the-counter product that I had used before I found this, since I already had some at home. Within a week, I noticed some soreness in one of my knees and wondered why. Then it came to me. I wasn't using Andrew's product. As soon as my order came in, I went back to it and the soreness was gone. That was proof enough to me that this product is better than any over-the-counter out there. Thank you, Andrew, for a wonderful product. And Andrew, on Facebook, Rands says, Andrew's products are amazing. Andrew educates people on all aspects of his products, and it's much appreciated, which I know is your primary goal, is to get information out there.
No, it's so, well, my main goal is to try to educate. With a product like this, it's very important because the form of glucosamine sulfate, chondroitin sulfate, that delivers benefits in the clinical studies, is not the form that most manufacturers choose. They choose a cheaper form because they figure they can take advantage of consumers. I mean, it simply must be a lack of integrity, because the form they use is glucosamine hydrochloride, which, if you look at the clinical studies, they'll talk about the fact that glucosamine hydrochloride doesn't deliver the benefits of glucosamine sulfate.
Right.
But it's a small fraction of the price, so they'd prefer